What's going on, everyone? Welcome to Little Helpful Files. My name is Lindsay. Thank you so much for joining me. If you are new here, we do cash stuffing, mini savings challenges, sinking funds, budgeting, and just life in general, all through the glory and by the grace of God. And today's video, I'm going to start off a little bit different, so let's go ahead and get into it. So I really have been feeling that I wanted to bring on this message for you guys, and instead of waiting and doing it through the stuffing, I really wanted to just focus on this first. And I have a couple of different things. So today we're going to be talking about distractions, overcoming day-to-day distractions. And my husband was very kind and helped to title this video, Finding Calm Through Psalm. And I do love the play on words, not going to lie. But I felt that it was very fitting, very necessary, not just for me, but for everyone, maybe to kind of have these few reminders and just 5 steps that can help you combat those distractions and those things that are pulling you away from God's plan in your life or from what God is speaking to you. There can be so many times where we just get distracted by the day-to-day, the weeks, and I really want to encourage you to utilize these 5 things to draw you closer to the Lord and to bring you more clarity. And I don't know why, but it was put on my heart to try to just pick out verses from Psalm and, support each one of these points, each one of these 5 points through a Psalm. Now, granted, you could use multiple Psalms throughout. There's so many different ones that would apply and fit, but these are just the ones that I chose. So as I read them, I am going to put them up on the screen to make it a little bit easier. And then after we go through this, we will get into my mini savings challenge for the day. But like I said, I have been having a really hard time finding the time. I've had a really rough week personally, and I just felt that this was most important to come on and to prioritize and to do this first, especially when I've been having such struggle even having time to record and to bring this to you, to bring this message to you, right? So we're trying to overcome those day-to-day distractions. So first and foremost, of course, guys, I'm going to remind you to pray. And I'm going to read Psalm 55, 16 to 17. But I call to God, and the Lord saves me. Evening, morning, and noon, I cry out in distress, and he hears my voice. And the reason I liked this verse for this reminder to pray is because I want you to remember that you can pray always, all day. It doesn't have to just be in your prayer closet, or it doesn't have to just be in the morning, or it doesn't have to just be when you're at church. Pray throughout your day, numerous times a day. And I'm trying really hard to get better at this in those moments when I can feel myself either getting stressed out or angry or whatever emotion it is. I'm trying to be mindful, to take a minute to breathe, be quiet, and just pray and ask the Lord for that help in that moment and what I need. So that is number 1 for me, first and foremost. Okay, so the next one we're going to jump to is, Psalm 95, 1 to 2. And this is about worship music. So if you can take some time, just listen to some worship music, put on some Christian songs. It just really helps when you can get into that mindset and you can listen to the words and you can really resonate on those lyrics and the truth. And we just are praising God. We're just singing praise for joy. So Psalm 95, 1 to 2 says, "Come, let us sing for joy to the Lord. Let us shout aloud to the rock of our salvation. Let us come before him with thanksgiving and extol him with music and song." And it really can completely turn around your mood. It can completely turn around your mindset, your day. I love putting on some good worship music, and maybe that even looks like you just dancing around your living room. My kids and I and my husband, we all do dance parties every day, and we put on worship music to do those dance parties, and it just helps to get us moving and also get us with our mind focused on the Lord. So the next one I'm going to recite happens to be on the Bible tracker. So I'm going to go ahead and flip to it. But this one is something that I absolutely love. I'm sure many of you utilize this verse like a lot throughout your days and weeks. But it is Psalm 119, 105. Your word is a lamp to my feet and a light for my path. And basically this is for you to just take that time to clear your mind. So changing up your environment. So that might be reciting a Bible verse. Maybe you can go outside to really just be in God's creation and clear your mind and just continue to recite that Bible verse over and over to help clear your mind of whatever's going on and to help you refocus and reset. Changing up your environment or whatever is happening can be so helpful in those moments. So for the third one, we are going to do, changing your environment and reciting a Bible verse. So that could be any Bible verse. That could be your favorite one. It could be one that you're trying to memorize and learn. All right, so the next step I have is to start a morning routine that begins with the Bible. And I feel this is so important because this just sets your day off right. It gives you the best foot forward. It reminds you to look to the Lord for all of the things that He is there and that He is loving and that He is going to help you through whatever struggles or trials or storms you have. So Psalm 121, actually the whole Psalm, so 1 through 8. I lift up my eyes to the hills. Where does my help come from? My help comes from the Lord, the maker of heaven and earth. He will not let your foot slip. He who watches over you will not slumber. Indeed, He who watches over Israel will neither slumber nor sleep. The Lord watches over you. The Lord is your shade at your right hand. The sun will not harm you by day, nor the moon by night. The Lord will keep you from all harm. He will watch over your life. The Lord will watch over your coming and going, both now and forevermore. So starting the day with the Bible and then creating a morning routine or a task list, this can be so helpful, especially if you're having times where you're feeling really stressed out or you're having a hard time fitting everything in and you're feeling anxious about that. Putting it down, I know for me at least, making a list, putting it down on paper is very helpful. And it kind of just gives me that guideline roadmap for the day. But I cannot stress to you guys enough how much I notice when I do not start my day with the Bible. So reading, praying, first and foremost. I know I probably sound like a broken record, but that's because I just want to remind you guys, because it's so easy to fall off of those patterns or, fall out of that rhythm, right? And we just always need to be lifting each other up as brothers and sisters through Christ. We need to remind one another and be there to help guide each other through this. All right, so my last recommendation is to focus on what the Lord has already given you. So to have a grateful and a hopeful heart. This will really shift how you view everything in your life. If you start to look around and you start to appreciate all of the things that you already have, all of the things that God's already entrusted to you, all the things that He is looking to you to steward in your life, this is huge. It really does. It can really shift really what your priorities are too. We've seen this in our own life. So this is Psalm 100, 1 through 5. Shout for joy to the Lord, all the earth. Worship the Lord with gladness. Come before Him with joyful songs. Know that the Lord is God. It is He who made us, and we are His. We are His people, the sheep of His pasture. Enter His gates with thanksgiving and His courts with praise. Give thanks to Him and praise His name. For the Lord is good, and His love endures forever. His faithfulness continues through all generations. So, I just really want to recap these and go through. These are my 5 tips to help finding the calm through Psalm, combating those distractions, overcoming your day-to-day struggles. So pray, get into some worship music, put some worship music on, sing, put your hands up, dance, whatever you need to do to get into that. Change up your environment and recite a Bible verse and just really clear your mind. Start a morning routine with the Bible and create a task list for your day. And then the 5th one is focusing on what you already have. Focus on what the Lord has already given to you, knowing that He will continue to provide all of your needs in your days. All right, guys, I hope that this helps you, and I just really felt that this was very important. I think it's great to have 5 different things to kind of tackle, to look at, to go through, and yeah, for me, I know I was needing this reminder and, checklists here. So I pray that this also resonates with those that need it. And now we're going to move on to the savings challenges. All right, so this week we actually have, 111. So that's crazy because that's what my Etsy sales were. And then I also had a little extra cash from some consignment and selling things. But factoring taxes and all of that, 111 is what I came up with again. So 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. All right, so I think I did a better job making sure I had change this time. We shall see. We're going to go ahead and get started with our 25-week savings challenge, and I'm going to only do 20. I'm going to try to get this filled up as fast as I can, but again, sometimes I'm just going to do the minimum because I want to be able to spread the love through the savings challenges. So we'll start off with this one and stick our 20 in here. All right. And like I said, guys, this month is going to be a little bit different because we don't have the 3 paychecks again. So we're going to do a bit smaller savings challenges, but still very grateful for any amount that I can put, towards these. And then in here, let's see, we are going to pick our card and then count up where we are again. So, this is one of my favorites. I love seeing these little cards. They're just always so cute. All right. Can you imagine playing a game with these? As your deck of cards? All right. We've got 7 of spade. All right. I got to leave that out. So you put these in the back. For anybody that is curious, this is Red to Black Budgeting. I love this challenge. So you guys should absolutely check out her Etsy shop if you are interested. All right. So let's add in our 7 and see where we're at for this one. And this is kind of for the kids, fun money, just kind of saving up for something that they'll be able to use it for. So 1, 10, 15, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. So 128, and I do have to color in. So let's see, we're going to color in the 7 of spade. Awesome. My son has not been able to help me again, so hopefully in the next week or 2 we'll be able to have him back on so we can do that scratch off, because I'm not going to do the scratch offs without him because those are his favorite. So we are going to leave that for him. All right, now moving on. Let's see, we are going to start. So it's a new month, y'all. So we are starting with God of Hope. Oh, and I also have, because I really just love this reminder, I have this ready to go. I'm not going to start it yet. I'm going to wait till I finish one of my other ones. I kind of forgot about the monthly challenge that was going to be going in here. So we're going to focus on this first. And let's see, we are doing 12. So I did bump it up a little bit because I wanted to at least save 100 in here. So I kind of had to change how much each of these were so that I could get over 100. Because otherwise I think it was, I was going to do 11 and it was going to put me right at 99. So I was like, no, we're going to go over that. Get to 108 will be our total. All right. Whoops. I took the whole thing out. Some of these envelopes have gotten used and abused, but guess what? They're still working, so that's all that matters. All right, now, Fruit of the Spirit. Do I want to finish Control? Let's see. that would be 15. All right, yeah, I think we'll go ahead and do that. That way I can finish coloring in this word, and then we'll move on to faithfulness, and then we'll have kindness left. And I know that Naturally Charity is following along with me. She has been posting her updates. I think she's now surpassed me, but hey, it's okay. It's not a race or anything. You know, we just are doing it together, and it's been really fun. And I kind of had shifted gears to prioritize some of those other ones that I wanted to finish. So anyway, if you don't already follow her, make sure that you go check out her channel. And she is awesome. I'm loving watching her work towards paying off her car loan. She is crushing it, and she's also working to save up for a house just like me. I know a lot of you out there are also, you know, in that place of saving for a home. So let me know in the comments below if you are trying to save up for a down payment. The market is still, you know, kind of crazy. I feel like it's slowing down a little bit in some places, but it just really depends on where you live. I feel like some markets are still just like nuts. All right, so the next one we're doing is Rejoice in the Lord Always. And let's see, we are gonna do, I think we're just gonna do 25 because I wanna have enough to put in, I wanna have enough to put in my other envelopes. So we'll put this in here. Let's see. Make sure, so once I color this in, so we should have 500. So I'm gonna just double check because y'all know that sometimes I mess it up. And like somehow there's like either extra money or I forget to color or I color too many. I don't know. When I get to talking, I get distracted. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 50, 70, 80, 90, 95, 5. Okay, perfect. So we've got $50 left to finish in this one, which hopefully will be in the next week or two. I usually try to do at least, you know, the 25 in this one. So there is that. And then this one, okay, I think this one I had colored in too many. So let's see. Okay, so we should have 255. So 1, 2, 10, 20, 30, 40. So that's right, because I colored an extra one. So now I need to put in the 15. And I don't think we're gonna color it because I don't have much left for my other binder. 120. Nope. Guys, what? Okay. 1, 2, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 55. Okay. So now we are caught up. Since I colored that extra one, now we've got that squared away. Okay. Now for the next binder, let's see what we're gonna do. All right, so I have 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and 17 left. So how do I want to do it? Okay, yeah, by the way, I added another gas one. I love doing this one. I'm not sure if I'm going to be putting any to this right now. What did I say we had? 17. So I really would like to fill in here. So let's do, okay, I think I know what we're gonna do. Let's color in 5 and 10. Actually, okay, I'm gonna start one in the gas. So let's do 5 here and we'll do 5 in the gas. And then I think the rest will be in the 32 envelope. Man, that 5 is like about to fall apart. That's rough. Okay, so the gas, we'll put a 5 in to get this started again. Well, let's see. We'll do this one right here. I know last time this one was fun to color in because it's all the different amounts. So there's that. And our $7 then should be going into our 32 envelopes. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, perfect. So we will, might have to do some change. Let's see. What do we have? 1, 20, 30, 40, 50, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. All right. So now we are doing 7, and that will complete this for today. Thank you guys so much for hanging around with me today and doing this. I hope that the words at the beginning encouraged you, and I just wish you all a wonderful week and pray that God continues to bless you, and that we can all just trust in Him at all times and just be there to remind each other and lean on each other. Absolutely love this budgeting community so much. So thank you all for tuning in, and I'll see you next time.